Attendance, ACT scores, graduation rates. Is MRH on the right track compared to other schools? How is our laptop program affecting our way of learning? We have done research comparing our school's ACT results, attendance, graduation rates, and dropout rates to 5 other schools surrounding the district, as well as the Missouri state average. We wanted to find out if the computer program has given our students an advantage over those in other districts that don't have a similar program. We've highlighted 2 areas that give a good snapshot of how our district compares to these other districts: ACT results and graduation rates. Our results show that Clayton had the highest average ACT score in 2010 of the schools we looked at, scoring 26.0 with almost 91% of graduates taking the test. Second was Brentwood with an average ACT score of 23.5 and over 75% of graduates taking the test. Third was Melville with an average score of 22.2 with 69% of graduates taking the test. The Missouri average ACT score is 21.6 with 76% of seniors taking the test. Fourth was Bayless with an average score of 20.4 with 48% of graduates taking the test. Coming in 5th place is Hancock with an average ACT score of 19.4 with 50% of graduates taking the test. Finally, at the bottom of the list, Maplewood with an average score of 19.1 and only 66.7% of graduating seniors last year having taken the test. But the ACT is not the only measure of our school's academic success. We've also compared Maplewood to surrounding districts and the state average on graduation rates in order to get a better picture of where we stand. In 2010, Clayton had the highest graduation rate at 99%. Brentwood came in second in our survey at 98.6%. Bayless graduated 97.5% of their seniors in 2010. Maplewood came in 4th on graduation rate in 2010 at 91.1%. Melville was 5th with 88.1%. The state average graduation rate for Missouri was 85.7% in 2010. Hancock finished last in our survey at 85.3%. We are the only school of those in the study that has computers for our middle school, high school, and staff members. But how is having these computers actually improving our education?
First of all, laptops in and of themselves are never going to make a difference any more than having a pencil is going to make a difference. What it does is, with good teaching and good opportunities, it can exponentially change what education is and how prepared students are when they leave school. We haven't seen that much difference in graduation rate and dropouts.
There isn't really any specific data that says that the laptops alone are the key determining factor in where we are in relation to achievement. Technology helps, and a lot of the services that I mentioned utilize technology as maybe even the delivery method or one of the ways that we go about affecting student achievement. But technology is in no way the only thing that affects achievement. Yes, in our budget projections for the next 5 years, we've included the 1-to-1, 7 through 12, as we've included those numbers and the cost for that in our budget projections. So as we look at our budget in the future, we have accounted for the 1-to-1. So there is no plans to cut it short. As a matter of fact, the plans are to keep it moving forward because honestly, that's the right thing to do.
Our computers have become a regular part of our curriculum and are used for almost all of our work. But so far, the data does not definitively show whether they are helping us or not. When will we know if the cost is worth it? It's not just about simple dollars. The money spent on our computers could hire more elective teachers or provide resources for the classes we have. It remains to be seen whether the computers are actually helping the students, but it is clear that they will be part of our school for the foreseeable future. Back to the studio.